coverage video brought to you in part by MMO Examiner. You can see their logo down below. To the right of me here, I've got Nick Lanza. Y'all might remember him from the Ubisoft and Sony streams last year. Oh, I got my audio still playing on Twitch. Managing the chat. Pain in the neck. Alright, so we're good now. So today, we're bringing you the live coverage of the Xbox event, which is going to be pretty exciting because we are leading up to what I think is going to be the only console reveal at this E3, which is the Project Scorpio, aka the massive Xbox that's super powerful that we really don't know all that much about, other than the fact that it'll have 4K visual output, and that it's got some 600 teraflops or something like that.
Yeah,
there it is.
Teraflops.
Yeah, everything everybody's talking about in regards to that 6,000 teraflops. So yeah, basically, I mean, that's the biggest announcement that we know of for the Xbox briefing. I think that it's going to be an interesting one, right? I personally am not yet a believer in the idea of the Scorpio, and I'm really hoping that this conference in particular will kind of bring me around, because last year I didn't really know what to expect from Microsoft, and I think honestly they had the best E3 briefing out of all of them. You know, they had the most announcements, the most content, a lot of it non-game content, still really interesting, like the custom controllers and all that sort of stuff. I guess I'm still not sold on the idea of iterative consoles in general, as they've been done over the past few years with like the PS4 Pro and Xbox One S, and now the Scorpio. It's a tall request. You know, they're asking of us to take a console and have it replace something that's nearly identical to it, as well as becoming the primary entertainment device in our households. So I'm excited to see what they could possibly show, besides 4K visuals that are going to be the pull for someone to want to buy the Scorpio. To be honest, for me, the ideal scenario is that by the end of this presentation, I'm actually coerced into buying a Scorpio. So, any thoughts on your end, Nick, as to what we might be?
It's a bit interesting, right? Because the Scorpio is coming out as kind of like the third iteration of the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had the Xbox One, then we got the Xbox One S, which now got a temporary price drop to $250, which is a really solid price.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna get the Scorpio, which comes out probably October, November, whenever, sometime this fall.
Yeah.
So they have to price it reasonably so people are enticed to buy it, who already have an Xbox One, or they want to try and convert people who already have a PS4.
Yeah.
Now, but I feel like we're so far into this generation that you either have one or the other right now. And
yeah, absolutely.
It's not a good time.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. And I think that what's really weird about the Scorpio trying to sort of ease its way, like Jeff Cayley, who a lot of you may know as the host of the annual Video Game Awards, was saying that he's confident that the console is going to come in at $500. Like, the Nintendo Switch just came out and it's not $500, you know? Like, what is going to be the crazy pull? What is the value that's going to make me want to make this leap, you know? And what is the value that's going to get PC gamers even remotely interested in a console like this? Like, we all know Xbox is not capable of standing on exclusives. Like, Halo and Forza, like, these are good games, they're functionally strong games, but if you're going to compare, you know, the exclusive titles on consoles that, in terms of third-party support, are nearly identical, you're almost always going to go to PlayStation. So there's got to be something substantial within the value of the package of that console that's going to make it worth buying. And I think that what they're going to try and do today is really hammer home the idea that the games that they will have to offer that will take full advantage of what the Scorpio is capable of are going to make the console worth buying. And that excites me because I mean, I honestly cannot right now imagine a game or series or franchise that is capable of doing that. And if Xbox, Microsoft believes that they've done that, I'm excited to see what shape that takes. Absolutely.
Yeah. I believe this is going to be Xbox's VR console, because currently the One can't do that. So I think this is going to be their push to getting a VR headset out as well for the holiday season.
Really? Now I know they were partnered a couple of years back with Oculus, to the point where Oculus comes with an Xbox controller. That being said, Oculus is not prime real estate in way of VR anymore. Like, it was the pioneer of the genre, but it's no longer sort of the front runner. That goes to the HTC Vive. And even like PlayStation already has their VR headset out, you know? So like it's just, it almost feels like a foot race that Microsoft's behind in, but it felt that way last year too. And with the launch of the Xbox One S and a lot of the games that they showed, you know, they were really able to sort of turn things around. So I mean, like, it's, I guess it's an exciting position to be in, where I don't feel like I have anything to be excited about, but I know that they're going to sort of pull some tricks out of their sleeves that are not only going to sell us on the Scorpio, but are going to give them probably the strongest presence at this year's E3.
Yeah, that's right. They have to have the strongest presence. They're coming out with a new console, so if they're getting beaten up by games, then...
Exactly, yeah. If their console announcement doesn't measure up to a new trailer for God of War or The Last of Us 2, then that means not only have they failed E3, but they've kind of shot themselves in the foot in way of what the next several years are going to look like for Project Scorpio. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to seeing play out.
Yeah. So in terms of games, what games do you think are going to make an appearance here?
Let me turn off this repetitive music, first of all, because I don't want it to distract from us chatting. If there's any... I mean, I don't know. Last year, I can't even remember the name of the game that they showed. It was this cool guy with headphones fighting a dragon.
Scalebound.
It was like, yes, Scalebound. And it was canceled. And that, for me, was the highlight of last year's E3. Like, besides maybe Breath of the Wild, that was the one other game I saw where I was like, oh, I have to buy this. Like, I have to have this game. And they canceled it. So I really hope that they bring that game back from the dead, which I realize is a bit of a pipe dream, especially for Platinum, who's pretty definitive in the way that they handle things. But that's a big one for me.
Well, we honestly already know one that's going to be there, which is Anthem.
Yes, Anthem from yesterday's EA Play event. If you haven't checked that out, it'll be up on YouTube on the channel soon, by the way. Yeah, no, that's a new BioWare IP, which means it's probably going to be some sort of open world exploration or like very heavy RPG elements, like a lot of character development and storytelling, and which is what I'm all about 100%. But that's one game that we know we're going to be seeing. And I imagine that the reason they're holding off on doing the gameplay demo until today is so they can kind of be like, here's the game in 4K, guys. which would be a big deal, but I feel like a lot of people watching don't have 4K displays anyway. So, I mean, if you do, best of... I'm happy for you. We don't. We will not be viewing any of the 4K trailers in 4K. Heads up. So I guess we won't be able to give our full appreciation of what the games are looking like. So I apologize for that. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Besides Anthem, if there are any other games that we know of. I mean, they're probably gonna rehash a bunch of the sports games we saw yesterday, like FIFA, The Journey Part 2. The new Madden, you know. Battlefront 2, I imagine, will make some sort of appearance.
I think that won't be on Xbox and will be on Sony because they have a partnership with Sony.
Yeah. You're right. You know, honestly, they did a whole half hour of Battlefront 2 gameplay during the presentation yesterday, and I thought that was just way too much. And it wasn't like in all of my years of watching E3, you could announce my favorite game ever. Like, you could tell me that there's going to be an HD remake of Xenoblade Chronicles, and if I have to watch a half-hour gameplay demo of it, I'm going to be bored to tears. Like, it's not like it's a Let's Play. It's not like they ever get, really charismatic people to play these games, or commentate or anything. It's like the casting on that was just, it was painful. I didn't feel like I was learning very much about Battlefront 2, and, like, obviously I'm not that big a fan of shooters, so maybe that contributed to why I didn't necessarily feel like I was getting a lot out of it. But I also just feel as though generally 30 minutes of non-content in a presentation, it causes people to drone off. It's not a good look.
Long.
If at the end of their presentation they were like, okay, and now here's a half hour of gameplay of Battlefront, that would have been much better. Like, that's what they did last year with Battlefield 1, when they had Jamie Foxx and Zac Efron playing it.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Honestly, I think Xbox will be the last of those, because everybody else isn't really super try-hardy about their pop culture relations. Like, Ubisoft has Aisha Tyler do their presentation, but that's about the extent of where that goes. And obviously they have the South Park creators come on stage and be jerks. but otherwise, it's like, Microsoft and EA in particular, I feel like, don't really know who watches E3. These people do not care about Zac Efron. Come on now.
I think another game we'll be seeing is Sea of Thieves, which is the pirate game.
Yeah, from last year? The one they showed? The one they showed last year? It's like all cooperative and, like, I think heavily physics-based is what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be seeing that. Probably some Minecraft-related thing.
Yep. Maybe something finally about the HoloLens.
Hopefully.
That would be lovely.
I feel like if they don't say anything at this point, we're not going to hear about it for a while.
Yeah.
Again, or ever.
Yeah.
So I feel like they need to bring it out. I don't really know what else to expect. The Scorpio is going to take up most of the time.
Yeah. I'm hoping less rehashing, more revealing. I don't want to see games that I saw last year. Like, I know they're coming. I don't really care. I want to see, what are the new titles that I don't know about. And if there is something that I was shown... If the only reason I feel a game should be shown 2 E3s in a row is if it didn't have a release date before, and this is when we're getting the release date. But a lot of the times, it's just another trailer like, hey, we're still working on this. It's like, well, no, I figured that. You didn't say it was canceled,
Yeah.
It's like they released a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer this morning. I was like, guys, nobody wants to see any more trailers. Nobody cares anymore, Just give us a launch window. It's been they announced that when I was still in high school and I just graduated college. So, like, it's
who knows?
Too long. Too long. And, like, a long dev cycle is okay. It's just like, first of all, if you have a hunch that development on a game is going to take longer than expected, pace your announcements better. Like, do not announce a game 6 years before it comes out. Or if you're going to announce it, say, hey, we're working on this, and then until you have, like, substantial enough content to create a trailer, do not talk about it again other than to say, hey, we're still working on this in brief press releases. But I don't need to be dragged along with minute-long teasers for several years. Smash Bros. Does
doing
that
yourself
too.
A disjustice because you're losing hype.
Yeah, exactly.
You drag it out.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, when you kind of put it all together at the end, like, if you have a big reveal trailer, it's like, hey, this game's coming out in 6 months. Here are all the crazy new features we added. Like, that's all it takes to get people excited. I mean, look at Fallout 4. Like, that game was announced, and then, like, a couple months later it was out. They announced it, I think, in May, and then it came out in November. Like, that's the way to go. We don't need to drag that process out any.
Yeah, and I think we've been seeing more of that now more than ever. Far Cry 5 was announced like a week or 2 ago, and then that's coming out early next year, I think. So games are picking up on that kind of tactic, I guess, of announcing and then launching as quickly as possible. But
yeah, we got 3 minutes till we start up again. I'm very excited, Nick. I think this is gonna be a big one, no doubt.
Absolutely. It has to be the biggest one, like we said. It's a new console. No one else is bringing a console. So, who knows?
Sorry, just doing some quick tweeting to get people this way. You know, honestly, I'm worried that they're going to pull what Sony did when they announced the PS4 Pro and just go on about Netflix for a really long time. Oh! Probably going to get a Call of Duty reveal.
Nope. Also will be on Sony, I think.
Really? You think they're going to do another DLC partnership?
Well, they've had a DLC partnership for the last couple years, so I believe.
But they didn't reveal Black Ops 3 on their stream. I'm pretty sure, like...
They might not have.
I don't think Xbox is going to show a whole lot, but I think they're going to announce it. Because, first of all, they can't risk having only Sony talk about it, because then people will get the idea that it's not coming to Xbox.
Yeah, that is true.
So they have to make mention of it, at least, I feel. I hope. I mean, no, I really don't. I don't care. But like, it's something that I feel like is almost integral to making sure that this is a good stream.
Yeah, definitely have to bring it up. Looks like we got a minute to go.
Yep. Just turning the audio back up, guys. I feel like this is the same track they use every year.
Yeah, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, no, they use this for every year. Let me just make sure that we're all on the same page here. It's 5 on the dot, guys. Let's move it on. Let's get to it. Oh, it looks like oh wait, no, I just want to make sure that we're for tomorrow. For anyone who doesn't know, tomorrow we're covering Ubisoft and Sony, so I just want to make sure our times are right. Also, Bethesda at midnight, so stick around for that. Oh,
Bethesda will be interesting.
We're getting started, guys.
Did your stream begin?
Yeah.
Let me refresh it, maybe.
Oh, are you a little bit behind me?
Yeah, I believe so.
This is the 2000.
You have anything now?
Xbox E3 briefing.
Yeah, I'm there. I think I'm still a little bit behind, but
I think I'm getting the reveal trailer now. Oh, yeah. Look at all this technology. Ooh, an eye. Now we're playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
Wireframes. This is definitely video games. Feel true power. Wow, that's bold.
Ooh.
I live in Dragon Ball Z now.
That console looks so small. Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Oh, I really like Phil Spencer. He is a cool dude.
Yeah. His community interaction and everything is really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon. To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV or online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017. When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X.
Ooh. It's a tight name.
Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide. Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
I don't know if I call it great for developers, but...
Yeah. I for sure thought they were gonna stick with Scorpio.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil. It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X. From the beginning, our focus on game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit: power, compatibility, and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172
6 million
gigahertz,
teraflops. That's crazy.
12
So many
gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. These are impressive numbers that are more powerful than any other console on every dimension, because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room. And when we say true 4K, we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback. Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more. So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X. But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times. Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, The new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before.
All right, that's impressive.
And finally, craftsmanship.
That's another thing, because
We
most people don't have
meticulously paid
4K
attention
Yeah.
to
so
every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus. This is the fastest, most advanced
So many
processor
transistors.
to ever power a console. Our
On top of
premium
6
design
billion
means that every
teraflops.
millimeter
It's
and every
Yeah, I wanna
component
hear
within
more
the
about
console has been
teraflops.
architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards.
Oh, vape niche.
An engineer on the Xbox hardware team invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes every single
miss a whole
Xbox
lot
One
just
X
on the
at the
console right
system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly.
But does it have 16?
Now, it's easy to think all this technology and capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
Yeah, don't you dare say smallest console. Switch has you beat on that. Actually, I have mine right here.
This is the system
Imagine
you asked
smallest-
for to build,
smallest
and it has been a
home
great
console
honor
ever.
to design and build it for you. I couldn't be more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do. Now, let's see what this monster can do.
All right,
Exclusive
that's tight.
world premiere.
I'm gonna assume this is the new Forza game.
Probably. Because what would a year without Forza be?
It surprises me that's a series that comes out every year, because as someone who doesn't play racing games, I just feel like I don't know.
As someone who does play racing games, I don't think... I feel like one is enough for 2 years, you know?
Yeah. Especially looking at Mario Kart, which is the most popular racing game.
Yeah, and they only have an installment like every 3 or 4 years. Every console, actually, is the way they do it.
Please welcome, from the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenewald.
In the automotive world, supercars are debuted at international auto shows. Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you. This year, we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing and esports, and this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Yes! Oh my god, I was so hoping there'd be a car reveal at E3.
This is not
Are they gonna
only
try
the
and
most
sell us this car now?
aggressive evolution of Porsche's legendary design. It features the most powerful road-going 911 engine ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox and Windows 10, Forza is one of the largest racing communities on the planet. You made this historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing, the digital and the real worlds are merging in an unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look at the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7 running on Xbox One X. I'm joined on stage by two presenters for our Forza Racing Championship Esports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to its limits on the sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this
Out of maybe
Nissan GTR
every
race
game
car.
franchise ever
We
to
start
have
with
been
Shannon
developed in the
in her
history of
customized
mankind,
driver on Dubai.
Yep.
Forza is probably the least interesting to watch a reveal for at any type of presentation.
Solid 60 frames per second.
Like, yes, okay, these games have already, like, they're not ever gonna look that much different from the predecessors.
No, like, it looks beautiful, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but so did last year's.
Yeah, last year, I think last year's looked better, to be honest. they had rain for the first time.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, it looks tight. Like, I'm not denying that. And I don't think Forza is a bad set of games. I'm just saying, like, the whole point of events like E3 is that it's supposed to be surprising, you know?
Yep.
And, like, excitement and repetition doesn't lend itself to excitement, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like the people who are going to buy a game like Forza are already sold on it. So,
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I feel about, like, at EA's conference, all of the sports games, right?
Exactly. It's like those people are not here. They're not watching E3, and they don't care about, you know, about what new stuff's in the game. Just tell them when it's coming out.
And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change.
That being said, yes, this game does look tight.
For a breathtaking finish.
Yeah.
Racing is reborn in Forza.
That's a
Whether
lie.
running on the Xbox One family of consoles,
I really like that
or Windows
they're
10
jumping
PCs,
right into the games,
Forza
and they
Motorsport
didn't
7
spend a
is
whole
the
lot of
most
time on the
technically
console.
advanced and
I think that's quite
comprehensive
interesting.
racing game
We'll have to see
ever
after this
made.
as it's the first.
With more than
they're
700
showing,
cars,
but-
it features the largest collection
And they
of
transitioned it
Lamborghini,
super seamlessly.
Ferrari,
Like, they went
Yeah.
from talking about the console and it's like,
Ever
here's what it
assembled.
does. Here are some good
Today,
examples.
you
And
are
now
the
they're just
first
showing us
people
some
to
games.
see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
So come experience the most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made in Forza Motorsport 7. Thank you.
Next.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second.
Groovy.
I wonder if it's going to be bundled
Today,
with the
we're going to
console.
showcase the world's greatest
probably do
creators with a lineup
Largest
of
and
different
most
types of
diverse games
for every
lineup.
type of gamer.
That might be
It
the
is
boldest
largest
statement
and
I've
I
ever
believe
heard
the
at an
most
Xbox
diverse lineup of
presentation.
games that we've
All right,
ever
buckle up,
shown on our
everybody.
Xbox E3 stage. Games from creators large and small, games that inspire and challenge us, games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives, and games
Tweeting
that
that
push
largest
the
and
boundary
most
of our
diverse library of games.
Today, we will feature
This isn't me
42
agreeing, it's me
games
holding
here on
to
our
it.
stage, including 22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
Oh, wow.
Every one of these
That's
games
impressive.
will play great on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360. Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
World premiere.
All right, it's reveal time. What's good?
All right.
Okay. Dude, I'm not even nervous. This isn't even
I'm really
scary.
digging this.
Oh, this vibe upsets me so much. Which, I mean, I guess means he's doing a good job, but I still can't tell what it is. And I had a bit of a... Is yours freeze too?
No. Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh! Oh, I don't like that.
That spooked me a bit.
Wow, that's really ugly. Oh. Oh, this is the new Castlevania.
Is it?
No. God, that'd be terrible.
I have no clue what it is, but I'm impressed. I'm trying to match up the music with what game it could be because I've heard this before.
I honestly have no idea. And I feel like I'm either going to feel really stupid when I find out what it is, or just not have any idea what
Yeah.
the franchise is. Oh, I had another. It froze on me again. Come on. Freeze for you too? Or...
No, it's still going.
Huh. It's weird. I'm gonna refresh real quick. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Metro.
Huh.
Exodus. I don't know Metro. Sorry, guys. It's just not a franchise I'm familiar with.
World premiere.
Another world premiere.
We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind.
Age of Empires?
A brotherhood born in the shadows.
Oh no, I think it's Assassin's.
They are the
Do you think so?
first to call
Oh, wow!
assassins.
I was talking about this on my video the other day about how Assassin's Creed was the definite for this year.
Yeah. There's rumors of it being set in Egypt not long after the last one came out, and then they probably decided to delay it and give it a year.
Mm-hmm. Origins. Huh. So I assuming this is the first in the timeline, I
Creative
guess.
director Sean Gadon.
Thank you. Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood.
Huh.
But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics.
I have to say,
We added
even
many
not being a
RPG
huge
elements
fan of
to a
Assassin's Creed,
huge systemic world,
it's an
more
interesting
detailed and
setting
alive
that's
than ever before.
never explored.
So today,
Yeah,
we are very
yeah.
proud to
Not
show
only
you what
that,
the
I
game
mean,
looks
it
like
also it
on
does
Xbox
have
One-
like
Xbox
some
One X
sort of.
running in
I
4K.
would say it's got some.
And now,
Like it just looks
just for
beautiful.
you,
Like there's just
Yeah.
no other way to
Bayek
put
is
it.
coming
It's
back to
gorgeous, you
Siwa,
know.
his
Yeah.
hometown, to kill the fake oracle.
Egypt itself
Medjugorje.
is already surrounded in like mystery
World
Yeah.
and
premiere.
whatnot as it is, so I think it lends itself to the series really well.
World premiere. Oh, is this just a trailer?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume so.
And then they didn't need to do the world premiere thing twice then.
Yeah, I guess.
I already know what I'm looking at.
Ah, Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
Oh, it's gameplay.
Our Medjay, the last protector, our treasure and faith. Siwa has not been the same since he left. I hope you are here to rid us of Medina.
Be my eyes, Senu.
Tight.
This temple resembles a fortress. What has
Okay.
happened?
Get out of my way.
There you are, Medunamon. The next masked one on my list. Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
The people understand. We have broken their will. They understand our vision.
Better be careful here.
I should go drop these priests in the desert. Let us stand taken.
Ah, a fine bow.
If the people see these dead priests, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous. I will pass for now. Guide me, Senu. Medunamon.
Remember what I was saying about Battlefront earlier? And how there's such thing as too much gameplay?
Yeah.
They said the most diverse lineup of games, or library of games out there. So I need to see them rattling stuff off. You know, I don't have time to listen to this one.
And we already know this isn't an exclusive.
Yeah. And then Ubisoft's having their own presentation, so we also don't really need...
Save this for that.
Yeah. Not that they ever have a shortage of things to show. Last year their presentation was like 2.5 hours.
You will die, Medunamon.
Die, you bastard! Going to kill you for that. See what is mine.
I'm just worried that we could get to the Ubisoft conference and then we have the problem with EA where it's kind of boring. Because we already saw this.
Yeah, I don't want to end up watching the same video again.
I don't
Or
want
same
to see the
series,
same
or-
video, but
It takes away the reveals.
yeah.
You know,
That being said, if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, you'll probably like this.
yeah.
So, it looks cool. Very
At
interesting
Xbox,
setting.
We've always believed in the
no
power
doubt.
of games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together and watch together. A whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better. This one's special. Of all the games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
Well, now he's known.
Wow. This is... I don't know how much you know about this game, but...
Thanks, Phil. Good afternoon, everyone.
Not that familiar with
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer
kind of like
battle
a
royale
large-scale
where you must
Hunger Games,
fight
I guess.
against 100 other players to be the last one standing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with like the type.
Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console
But it's like
and
the
deliver a
largest
great
game on
experience
PC right now,
across
so
all Xbox One devices.
bringing
Our
it to
development
console is a
is
pretty big
truly
deal, I guess, for
community-driven,
PC
and we owe
gamers.
much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
It's pretty cool.
Exclusive.
Uh-oh. There's that word.
Exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, exclusives aren't good for anyone, but it's what sells consoles.
I mean, I guess, like, it depends. Like, exclusives are a necessity, and if they're first-party developed games, like Nintendo develops their own games, it wouldn't make sense for them to have them on all platforms, you know? It's a complicated territory for me. Exclusive content within non-exclusive games, I don't necessarily agree with.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Or it's like pre-order at Walmart and get this, but if you pre-order in Best Buy, you can get this.
Yeah.
It's like, you want me to buy it twice?
Yeah, exactly. So there's no way I can have all of the content in this game. What is this?
Yeah. This is PlayerUnknown.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I missed the part where they said they were going to show a trailer, so... That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a multiplayer game to play with friends, so if you're into single player, I don't think it would really appeal to you, but it has a lot of hype around it right now. It's a big Twitch game.
Yeah, it seems that way. Let's get another world premiere.
Exclusive.
Yep.
Exclusive.
Let's try to stick together this time. Why the buckle out? No heroics. Get ready!
I think I know what this is, but I don't think I do.
Visual, or not visually, the audio reminds me a little bit of Fury. But, oh, that would be a lovely announcement. A sequel to Fury.
Yeah.
That's one that I think is on my wish list that I didn't cover in any of our previous stuff.
Deep Rock Galactic. Nope, not what I was thinking.
Exclusive.
Kind of reminded me of Helldivers. Just barely.
I got that vibe too, a little bit, but with like a touch of Battleborn maybe.
Yeah.
I know this is the Xbox briefing, but so many of these games I'm seeing, and I'm expecting them to be The Last of Us just because of the way that they look.
Yeah.
All the comforts,
which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself?
I thought we were moving away from like the apocalypse kind of zombie.
And the obsession with realistic visuals.
Yeah.
What was that game they showed last year? Is this it, or is this a sequel or something to the game they showed last year that
Dead Rising?
No, it wasn't Dead Rising.
Oh, State of Decay?
Might have been. It had gigantic hordes of zombies, like an insane amount.
There was the exclusive title that they were bringing to PlayStation.
That might have been a PlayStation game. That might have been a PlayStation game. It all blends together after a year.
Yeah.
Get in.
Especially when a lot of the games look the same, you know?
Yeah.
Want some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
Is this multiplayer?
It looks like it's gonna be a multiplayer game.
I hope so, because that would justify some of the,
build it.
there's some visual stuff that I wouldn't be crazy about if it were a single-player game.
Yeah.
Work together to defend it. From the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make?
Yeah, Days Gone, I think, was the name of the...
Yeah.
And the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart. Will you end a life? Or save it?
Please. This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
If this is multiplayer, it's a definite interest for me. Because it looks like the party dynamic is a big part of it.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm having a hard time gauging what this is, so maybe if they could just get to some explanations, that'd be awesome.
No, damn it.
When you get in too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
Oh, yep, State of Decay.
Yeah.
State of Decay, too. Oh!
Oh.
Delish.
Oh! Oh.
How will you find the strength to carry on?
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah.
In this world of the living and the dead, how will you survive?
So we got another zombie title.
Thank goodness. I think we didn't have enough of those.
Yeah, there's been a real shortage these past few years.
Of zombie games? Zombie games and military shooters we just have not gotten enough of.
I feel like, unless it was like a Left 4 Dead 3 or something that has like a big name behind it that we haven't seen for a while.
I already like this art direction.
Yeah.
So please don't be a zombie game.
I have a feeling it's a survival game. Oh, it's definitely a zombie.
No, please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you not to have. Oh?
2 players remaining.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think.
1 player remaining.
Oh.
For the wounded warrior, she was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's gonna take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is gonna give them direct information. That red outline is a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's gonna do? Getting ever closer, drawing that beeline, and now he's gonna cloak it up. Is he gonna walk in through the front door? Or
it's not at all what I was expecting, thematically speaking.
No, I was hoping it'd be a single player game. Something story based. I'm still intrigued.
Oh, it looks like Mixer can interact with this game?
Oh, really?
Yeah? Crazy. Okay, the Darwin Project. That's tight. That's my highlight so far. Even with what little we saw.
Minecraft! Woo!
There's just finally an arena game out there that I can enjoy.
I'm pretty sure this is just an ad for Minecraft DLC.
It's like crossplay. Oh! Oh, wow!
Please welcome, from Mojang, brand director
That means
Lydia
crossplay
Winters.
Between platforms.
I assume that'll probably be
This
PC and
summer,
Xbox. I
millions
wonder
of
if that'll be
Minecraft
extended to
players will be able to play
PlayStation.
together
They
on
showed a
device of
Nintendo
their
Switch in
choice
there.
for the
In
first
that trailer,
time.
yeah, they did. They showed Nintendo
Xbox Live will unite the
Dang it, I
global
clicked on the stream at the
Minecraft
wrong time.
community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles. As part of this effort, we're
That's
excited
exciting.
to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't stop there.
Ooh,
With
nothing
all
like
this talk about
Minecraft
graphics,
4K.
we're taking things one step further.
This woman
Today,
every
we're
year
revealing
makes
a
me
new look for
cringe a
Minecraft
lot.
that we're
I know
super
she's
duper
trying, but
excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X.
She's just so
and
passionate
available
about
this
Minecraft.
fall.
yeah, and I'm happy
Let's
for
check it
her. I'm
out.
glad she's having a good time. She just, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's.
Minecraft in 4K. When the Minecraft team showed me the first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon.
True that.
At
You
Xbox,
know, I can never take
we're
away the
searching
credit
for
from
games that
Minecraft,
are
even though it's not
fresh,
something that I'm
new,
super into.
and in
It's
some
still,
cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store, available for pre-order today.
in case you're into that.
But bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that. Starting with a game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
World premiere.
Oh.
Ooh, this is right up your alley.
Dragon Ball Z? Is this Xenoverse 2? Or... No, it can't be. Because that is already out. I don't know how to ask that. This is a weird approach. They just came out with like a fully 3D Dragon Ball Z fighting game with like character creation and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this necessarily, but to each their own, I guess. He said hilarious. Nothing funny was said here, Mr. Spencer.
Exclusive.
I think I'm having a bit of a... Okay, there we go. Can't exactly peg what style I'm looking at, but I like it.
Yeah.
Kinda looks like an MMO.
It looks like an MMO fighting type game thing. Yeah.
Which, I mean, I should probably recognize this, I feel like, but I don't. Kinda looks a little bit like Black Desert, but it's only like combat alone. Unless this is Black Desert. Yeah, I think this is Black Desert. Yeah. Which I like. We covered a lot on MMO Examiner.
Yep.
Yep, see? There we go. Black Desert. Sick!
That's really exciting.
Game's got some stellar combat.
Exclusive.
I played, they had a free weekend a couple months ago, and I played it. And it's a game I'm
Bringing
looking into.
MMOs to console is a cool
Yeah, especially the action ones, because it doesn't require as much interaction with UI as like a World of Warcraft, you know?
Yeah. I'm really liking this.
Oh, that's weird. That's cool. This feels like something Supergiant would do.
Yeah.
The Last Night.
Huh.
Available on Windows 10. Maybe I'll look into it. It's another thing. It's really going to be hard to sell people with PCs on a lot of these games when they're
Exclusive.
also coming in. Word. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Beautiful game. I'm gonna assume it's a 2D platformer. Which you use your guitar to...
Dr. Lovebox brings up its resemblance that it bears to Vaporwave. It's really funny.
Yeah, I think Vaporwave inspired that.
Wouldn't be the first time it inspired a game, right?
No.
I'm really glad to see games like this taking up time at an Xbox event.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bandai Namco, so that's good. That's gonna be good. I mean, that's just
We've scoured the globe meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that, in a single moment, can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Exclusive.
Ah, the joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, but not just you, she's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, ripe for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them, scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and oh, there she goes. things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus.
This is just your dream come true, Nick. You love
it. Will be different. But
you love all your pirate-related things.
It pays to be prepared.
Oh yeah.
For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here. Now that is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much used to your crew bitten in two. Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave. Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh look! Here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way. And so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks, and over time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away. And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, caught short in pursuit of their own legends.
Huh. Don't know how I feel about skeletons. Can't trust them.
Can't trust them. Mr. Bones.
It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play. Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pull your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming, and you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway. Don't mind that. It's probably nothing. Just kids. Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure. Good call on the double-duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure as a rule is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, It's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot. Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue.
There's a couple hiccups here.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good. So that's on their end, not ours, guys.
Yep. This game looks really fun. If you're playing with friends, which I think that's kind of like the only way to play this game, but...
Yeah. I think the crew aspect of it is, like, the pull. You know, which... I can see the appeal of. I personally lend myself more to single-player games.
And get chests back to your ship. You'll be able to turn a tidy profit by trading them in at an outlet.
The fact that it's pirates alone,
just
it
the
appeals to
tiny
me.
matter of making it through this storm in one piece.
It's awesome. I think something really cool is about to happen.
Oh.
Excuse me? Yeah, alright, that's tight.
The ability to, like, raid and plunder other people's ships and working together with other people to accomplish that seems really cool.
Just any time that a skirmish can go like 8 different ways for a single player, it's a sign that the game is well designed, because it takes away the ability for it to get tedious.
Try not to be this one.
Yeah.
Oh. Early 2018. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one for sure. It looks good.
Exclusive.
I am digging this aesthetic.
Tacoma.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Oh god.
What?
I think this is the Bubsy. I'm pretty sure. It bears the resemblance, no doubt, so...
I really like the look of this game. It's super cute. It kind of reminds me of Ukulele, which just came out.
Okay, buddy, we're having a good time right now. I need to rain on the parade. A super Lucky's tail. He looks like Bubsy, he really does.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Who is this, Cuphead?
Looks like it.
I hope so. I've been waiting for this game forever. Yes!
Yeah.
I think this was probably my most anticipated game going into this conference.
This is like the... this is a victory for game visuals everywhere, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so aesthetically pleasing to look at and so unique.
it's so unique, but it's also not, because it's literally the Disney visual style, but done in a way that hasn't been done before. Terry Crews, alright.
He always finds his way into E3.
They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent.
Terry Crews goes after them. Can I in something else?
This is Old Spice the game.
Yeah.
You'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your Oh yeah! Welcome to the agency.
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Ready to this position, and so my disposition. Not seeing no limits, killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. I'm a least. Ready to feast, calm and peace.
This art style is sick.
Yeah. I feel like this so cheated.
Kind of, yeah.
Some people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is.
Yeah, this is definitely such a...
Yeah.
It's got that Borderlands look to it.
Yeah.
Step up your boom. Crackdown 3. Doing a quick reel. I imagine we're about to wrap up.
You know how long the conference goes on?
Usually around an hour and a half. For Microsoft. Path of Exile. Wow! Path of Exile. That's surprising.
We still got at least one more game. Which is the Anthem one that we haven't seen.
The art in that game, Blitz, reminds me of Jeremy's style.
Yeah.
Hello, me. Maybe Hyperhook will be in there someday.
Maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
At Xbox,
We'll have to dust that
it's
one off.
not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games.
True that.
I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Exclusive.
Don't think that'll be Anthem then. No offense, kind of seems.
Yeah.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again.
I do have to say I really like the look of this game.
I'm glad we're getting a lot of these incredibly like polygonal cartoon shading games, you know? It's It's a good look. We don't always have to go with hyper-realism, you know?
Yeah. I think it's also really funny though that they're like 4K this, 4K that, and then they show a bunch of games that don't necessarily benefit from it. But
Yeah. Wandering.
I think this speaks a little bit more to the fact that as long as your developers know what they're doing with their art, it really doesn't matter whether you're at higher resolutions as much. Like, frame rate matters more than resolution does, you know?
Yeah.
Anthem now. Let's go.
World premiere.
Ooh.
That's right.
No. I have no idea what this
Square
is.
Enix. Oh, is this Life is Strange?
I think so.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, this is definitely Life is Strange. That's I'm pretty sure that's Chloe.
I feel numb in this
Yep. Yep. There we go. So this must be a prequel. Ugh, getting those hiccups. I can't. This is like the game.
Rachel?
Oh, this is a big one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a prequel about Chloe and Rachel. It looks way better, too.
Yeah. Episode 1 of 3.
Before the storm. Wow, it's coming out in August. That's really soon. That's awesome. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying that. That's really good.
Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
It's going to be 3 episodes. I am definitely interested in that.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce.
I know a lot of people didn't like the first Life is Strange, but I am a sucker for a good overarching narrative, even if the dialogue was pretty bad.
Yeah. It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him.
Bruce killed the boss! Come on, lads!
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system. 2 new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our
Yikes.
army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Oh, that was nasty!
No, I'm having issues also.
You're going to skewer me. That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger.
Yeah, my guess is that they're going to do this, and then Anthem, and then they're going to close out, so they end right up around 6:30.
Yeah, probably.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End results me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a 2-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the 2 heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
We're not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
So we already have a few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord.
But I'm not going to have to watch you do that, am I?
We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Kirith.
With a lot of hyper-specific dialogue that only really dedicated fans of the game are going to understand.
Tribes and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
Which should be at E3, but it shouldn't be during the...
died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. but they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
And we've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
Machine will grind you to paste! I hate these things! Cool, finally!
This is really cool, though.
You dishonor the Styrians!
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
Alright, let's move along.
I feel like a game based off of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I feel like I'd like to see more from those storylines, I guess.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the Defenders.
Define focus.
Oh, the Defenders, like Luke Cage, Daredevil, those Defenders.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Huh.
I can't believe it's blanking on me now, but this reminds me of that it was really big, like a couple of years ago, and I would like bet any amount of money that this is related to it in some way, but I can't remember what it is. That looks like the spider from Limbo.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything I like more at E3 than live music for any type of game. Like last year they had the God of War performance. There it is. There. See, I can't remember the name of it though. Which is embarrassing.
There's something about live music that adds. It turns it from a presentation to a performance as well.
Yeah. Ori and the Blind Forest. That was the... And this is the sequel. There we go. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's like me the whole trailer to remember that. That's annoying. No, that's awesome. That game
Ori
was a
affirms
hit.
my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half
Are they gonna add
of
original
Xbox One
Xbox
gamers
games?
have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more.
Oh!
Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
Original Xbox.
That's amazing.
There we go. How about that? That's awesome.
Insane.
Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library.
Fusion Frenzy.
A fan
Let's
favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies.
Oh, it's not Fusion Frenzy, though.
And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games
really
will
hope
look
Sin
better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year.
There we go.
I'm proud of the library of games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free. And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates
Saw The Witcher 3
as
up
part
there.
of our Xbox One X Enhanced program.
Yeah.
Titles like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh! Final Fantasy
Resident
15
Evil
already looks
7.
perfect.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rocket League. just
Remember
to name a
last year when we did the stream, and then for
This
Wildlands
means
they were
you probably already
really
have
hamming it up
a
with
large
that
library of
terrible
titles
scripted
that you own
sequence.
today that will
Oh, yep.
automatically get better.
Where's the
on
chopper?
Xbox
I don't
One.
know. I can't find it.
Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of
So I guess
gamer.
Anthem's got to be the
We
closer,
showed you
right?
the largest
'Cause
and
we were
most
promised
diverse
it.
lineup of
Yeah.
new games that have ever appeared on our stage. From every corner of the globe, from developers large and small. 42
I was
games,
thinking there'd
including
be
22
something
with
Halo,
console
but-
exclusivity on Xbox
I didn't.
One.
I feel like for Halo, they're probably taking some cooldown time.
And you're also going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family, and on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better. So if you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time.
Not
This
much,
week you'll
though.
find Xbox One S available
What's
in the
that
US
price?
for $249. And on November 7th, we'll
Price?
begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499.
Ha! Yep,
Be
they were
the
right.
first to
500.
experience unrivaled power
No, thank you.
and performance
It's a bit
on the
too
Xbox
pricey.
One. We close today's show
And you also have
by looking to the
to
future
add in the cost of a 4K
with a really
TV.
great partner.
If you
They've
don't
been
have
with
it
us
already.
from the earliest days of Project Scorpio. And they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
New IP is the lifeblood of our industry. It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a completely new experience. Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X. Here's John Warner from BioWare to show you Anthem.
About time.
Hi, I'm John Warner, Game Director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Hey!
Oh, my bad. We meant Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens.
Freelancer.
Fraxling,
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
what did you do?
I made a mistake.
I am intrigued by
I
this
hired
game, though.
some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back.
Glad they got their face animations down.
Yeah.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies, just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got water equipped.
So this is a game where
You lead the way.
humans board on these anthropomorphic robots to leave the walls of the human colony to explore for the sake of propagation for humanity. Dealing with treacherous wildlife and I imagine
This is a
some
vast
foreign
open world
creatures.
you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle.
Oh, and they
the
fly,
Ranger is
too.
balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus
I'm
is
trying
a
to
tanking
think.
powerhouse.
All right. Let's see what's
Well,
up.
no,
I'm getting some James Cameron.
Oh, I am
Avatar
getting
vibes.
110% Xenoblade Chronicles X vibes right now.
Mhm.
Like, even to the point where right outside the walls is a grassland area.
Yeah.
Dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
But I love Xenoblade X, so...
Yeah, he seems
And
like
BioWare has really good storytelling and characterization, so that's something that I can absolutely,
We're getting some fire from ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Hang in there. Almost there.
my number one rule for an open world game is that if the movement feels good, the game is good. Like, I don't even have to enjoy combat. If movement in an open world game is good, I will play that game. And this, and this looks like some sweet movement.
Yeah. Something like this, the transition between flying and running and whatnot is gonna have to be seamless too. So, which it looks like it is.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Yeah, alright, this game looks delicious.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
Time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round. Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shipper Storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm right behind you. Whoa. This storm is getting crazy.
Must be nice to be BioWare and get to create products this ambitious because you've already sort of proven your worth.
Yeah.
Because this
scale of
this is huge. Like, and everything they make is huge, but like, this feels bigger.
Our story is out there.
That was.
That right there, that is how you finish a presentation.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Definitely looking forward to Anthem, seeing more from that.
Anthem's in my tops for what I've seen so far. That other game, the Darwin Project, also looks a lot like something I'd be interested in.
I'm coming for
Super stoked about Cuphead. Glad that finally got a release date and is coming out this year.
Yep. Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Xbox.
Oh, Life is Strange 2. Very excited for that. And then the new Assassin's Creed looks like it's going to be pretty good too. I'm sure we'll hear more about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
As for the Xbox One X, still not sold on it, but I guess I don't have to be. If I decide I want to play any of these games, the Xbox One S is the cheapest it's ever been. So.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are on PC too.
Yeah. I think I would have liked to see a bit more about, or hear a bit more about the Xbox One X.
I want to know if it's coming with a new controller, or anything, because controllers are kind of a Oh, is that it?
Just
done?
a little bit more, but other than that,
oh,
really solid
okay.
conference. So
Yeah,
many games.
Absolutely. You know, oftentimes it gets a little bit much to view a conference like this and have it be hardware and television and Netflix and all these sort of other mediums that or other media that are not games. And this was all about the games, and it wasn't all about shooters or gritty action games or even zombie games, as many as there were. There was a lot of cartoony games, there were a lot of art games, like independent stuff. So we definitely, without a doubt, had a huge lineup, and what I would say is not the most diverse library of games I've ever seen. I'm not going to go with that bold claim, but they lived up to the hype of having a huge support system for the console they announced. So, yeah, I saw a few system sellers out there, and I don't know if they're worth $500 for a console, but for $250, absolutely. 110%, you know?
We'll have to hear more about the Xbox One X, or X, probably at Gamescom, which will be next one we probably see it, I assume.
Yeah, probably, and hopefully a new controller. I want to give us some time to break and get ourselves geared up, because at midnight we're going to be watching the Bethesda conference, which is going to be exciting because I don't know what to expect from them, but we never really do. Like a couple of times they announced games that came out the same day, so I'm excited to see that. Anybody who is interested, tune in with us. Once again, special thanks to MMO Examiner. Their logo's down below for sponsoring this E3 stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts, for those of you watching on YouTube, on the Xbox One X below, whether or not you're interested in buying it and what games you're interested in. So thanks again for tuning in, and come back soon for more from the Game Room.